Internet? My name is Ryan Ingram, and today we're going to go over a deal that I just recently did. We closed on a 4-unit last week, and I'm looking forward to telling you about it. But first, I wanted to say thank you for everyone and your support. We just hit 2,400 subscribers, and also in the books read link that I attach at the bottom of all the videos, it contains all sorts of affiliate links to where if you click the link and you buy the book from Amazon, then I get a small commission from that. And we had our first sale yesterday, so just want to say thank you for that. That is tons of fun. Revenue streams, you can't beat them. So thanks for that. Now back to this 4-unit. So we purchased this for $75,000, and something crazy has been happening here in the local market. These 2-bedroom 4 units have gone up a lot in value. So the after repair value, especially since we are putting new kitchens, new bathrooms in the vacant units, then it's going to be worth somewhere in the 140 to 150 range. So I went on the high end just because it feels nice. This is the first 2-bedroom 4-unit that I've purchased. We have one other 4-unit. It's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. Now we bought that one for $100,000, probably a year ago, maybe 2 years ago now. And that one is worth somewhere around the 120 range now. So it's pretty cool. The market is going up, which is unique because the Midwest isn't necessarily known for its appreciation. Nonetheless, on this 4-unit, we have about $38,000 of repairs that we need to do, which you can see puts us right around $113,000. So, not bad. Now, in this 4-unit, there is 1 unit that is occupied. Now, that one is currently rented out for $550 per month, which is about $100 under market, but that's okay because market rents have recently gone up as well. So she has a lease. It is, still in force. And we do our best not to raise rents on tenants that we inherit. So we will not be raising that one. So the only unit that is rented out for $550 a month. So that is our income. That's the only unit that's rented out. There's no coin operated laundry in the basement or any of that. That is our only income for this property. So now let's talk about the expenses. Now, if you've watched some of the other Deals Explained videos, you know that generally what we do is we borrow 100% of the purchase price and the rehab cost. And it's our hope that the property appraises later on down the road for higher than what we have into it. So we shoot for the 75% after repair value. That way we can refinance with a traditional bank and pay off our private investors the full amount. That way we are out of pocket $0 and we have a recently rehabbed cash flowing rental property in its place. However, on this 4-unit, we did not borrow the purchase price. We only borrowed the amount needed to renovate the property. So we paid cash for this. So we paid $75,000 and we only borrowed the $38,000 necessary to bring the entire building up to speed. So this is going to include new windows, 3 new bathrooms, 3 new kitchens, new flooring throughout. So it's a pretty good price for all of the things that are getting done. Nonetheless, our monthly payment for the amount borrowed in the renovation budget is $348. Let's just call it $350. We borrowed $38,000 at 11%. Now, for this loan, yes, we borrowed $38,000 at 11%. It's a 2-year note, so it's secured by the property, which is a great deal for the investor because it's worth $150,000. If we default, he can seize that 4-unit, and in the meantime, we don't have to pay for the renovations out of our pocket. So that's pretty cool. $350 per month is our interest payment. So there is no prepayment penalty if we pay it off after the first 12 months. If we pay it off, let's say we get this thing fixed up in 3 months, it's fully rented out, we approach a bank and refinance it. The prepayment penalty is just the full 1 year's worth of interest. So if we pay it off in 3 months, then we still owe 9 months worth of these interest payments, which I think is still a phenomenal deal. Now for the insurance, that came out to be about $150 per month. Got a great deal on the property. It's insured for about $200,000. Just a little side note, yes, I've recorded a lot of videos about landlord insurance, the ins and outs of things that you need to know. But this one is pretty cool. So even though 3 units are vacant, since 1 of the units are occupied, we do not have to have a vacant builder's risk policy. Now, if that lady moves out, while we're doing the renovations, then yes, now we have to switch that insurance policy over to a vacant, which is generally 2 to 3 times more expensive than your normal occupied property. Now, this is a big building in Montgomery County in Ohio. They've recently increased all of their taxes. So taxes are a bit more expensive on this property, and it comes out to be about $211 per month. So the total amount monthly that we have to pay is $711. That's all of our expenses, and the income that we have for the one unit that's rented out is $550. So each month on this property in its current state, we're losing $161 per month. So even though we're losing money, I'm not necessarily worried about it, because the 3 units that we're turning over, that we're rehabbing at the moment, once those are done, then each of those will rent out for about $650 per month, plus the $550 that we're already making. So once it's fully occupied, the gross market rent is going to be $2,500 per month. And from this $2,500, we're still going to have this $711 worth of expenses. So after all of our expenses are paid, once it's fully occupied, we're going to make $1,789 per month on this property. Now, this is what's called pro forma. We're not there yet, but we will be soon. And what we're doing that I think is really cool is there is one unit that only needs, a quick bathroom and kitchen, and that's it. So we can finish the first unit probably within a week. And once we finish that first unit, we're going to rent it out, hopefully very quickly, since it's a recently remodeled rental. It should be at the top of the market. So once that's done, we're not going to be in the negatives on a monthly basis anymore. We're actually going to be up whatever the difference between $650 and $161 is. So now that we've gone over the numbers, let's take a look at some of these pictures. Now, what's really cool about the way that we refinanced this one is the appraisal. We're not going to stress over it too much. At the end of the day, all we really need to do is pull out that $38,000. However, if it does appraise for $150,000, then we will be able to take out anywhere between 65 and 80% of that, depending on the lender, and that's going to allow us to recapture our $75,000 in addition to paying off the lender of that $38,000. So I think that is really cool. We're in a really good spot with this apartment building. This is going to be the largest multifamily that we own. I say that, yes, we own another 4-unit, but it's 1 bed, 1 bath. This is our first 4-unit that's 2 bed, 1 bath. So, hey, I'm learning new things. We're growing. It's really cool. So it's fun making progress. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please comment below, and I'll be sure to answer those. Thanks so much for watching. Look forward to talking to you guys soon. Thanks.